Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here, just me and the critters. It is September 23rd, 2019, Monday afternoon at 4:50 p.m. I had to come on here and say hi to you guys. I was not going to make a video today. And then I thought, wait, you didn't make one Friday. Of course, you didn't make any over the weekend. People might wonder where you are. And, so pop on here. Because I just don't feel like I really have anything real important to say, but some of you guys seem to enjoy my content, so I thought I'd come up here and update you guys. So let's do the weather real quick. Let's see. It is 91 degrees. The high is supposed to be 90. The low will be 66, which is so nice. Feels like 94. Mostly sunny. 10% chance of rain. 40% humidity. Wind is 7 miles per hour. So now northeast. Sunrise will be at 7:26 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:33 p.m. And tomorrow is basically the same. So we can take that. Been really nice weather out, actually. Really been enjoying it. It's warm, but it's not, doesn't feel as warm as it was. It's going to be high temperatures all week, they say. Sometime in the week it's going to be 97 and stuff. Everybody knows it's unseasonably warm, especially around the east and stuff, compared to normal. So, but I'm not going to complain about it because what good does that do? We just kind of get used to it, and I just feel grateful that now I don't have to sweat. I don't have to worry as much about the high electric bill. I mean, I'm still going to worry, but So, let's see, what did we do over the week? I know I didn't do a video Friday. I don't know why. I just had housework and stuff, and I just was looking forward to the weekend. Nothing really happened Friday. Saturday, my big thing is once a week I normally get out of the house right now. And I'm not complaining. I wasn't doing good, and it's just the way it is right now. But once a week I get out of the house, and usually Mr. Heide takes me to get an icy because I love ices. I don't know why. Ices, Slurpees, whatever you want to call them, I love them, especially the cola ones. And so once a week he takes me down. They're only like 99 cents at this one convenience store. And that way I get to enjoy the ride. I try not to hang my head out the window or my tongue, because but I do enjoy the ride. And then this week we need to pick up a few things from Walmart. Just it was about $15 worth of stuff. So stopped and did that. I just stayed in the vehicle. I like to people watch, and I really didn't want to. It was really busy. I really didn't want to go in there. So yeah. So Brad just went in there, and that was all we did that day. Usually Saturday is kind of our day off. And Brad was really hurting. I remember that Brad was really hurting on Saturday. He normally is by his first day off. He's really hurting. So I remember that had him take back and body, had him take a gabapentin, and then I put the 10 unit on him and stuck him in a chair. But you sit here for a while. Just I don't care what else you were planning on doing. That can wait. You need to sit here, let your back, mellow out. So that's what he did, and then he felt better. Sunday, yesterday, I just didn't feel like doing anything. I don't know why. I just did not want to do. I just wanted to cuddle up with Brad and just watch the movie. So that's basically what we did. I mean, we did, the normal customary dishes and picking up and that kind of stuff. But other than that, I just wanted to cuddle up with him, and I had to do the pills for the week and stuff. And he didn't do any big cooking because we're pretty low on groceries. It's getting close to payday, for us. And like it is everybody else. So, I'm to do extra cooking. A neighbor yesterday, a real sweet gal, brought over a chocolate cream pie she made. And, bless her heart and stuff. So as a thank you, because at Christmas time, I had made up plates of what did I make? I can't remember. I had some different breads and cookies, and we gave them like to the landlord, to the manager of the um, trailer park here, and to this neighbor, and to the neighbor right next to her, who's an elderly gentleman that you know we have befriended and keep an eye out on, like everybody else does, and gave him some goodies, and that made him smile. So that was a thank you from her, and that was real nice. That was real nice. Because I just don't. I don't know if you guys are like me. Maybe you've moved to a new place, and it doesn't even matter if you have moved from a new place. Maybe it's a place you've always lived. You struggle to make friends. You struggle because if we're housewives, we just are not out like we used to be. And especially because the kids are all grown, you don't have the interaction with other moms like at school events and stuff. So, yeah, and because I don't have a vehicle, people don't see me out and about. Like I said, I go once a week. And, so yeah, I mean, that's where you guys are so wonderful, because you guys are my friends and stuff. And I enjoy that. I really feel grateful for you guys, because otherwise, I think it was Thursday I did that hour-long comment reading one. No wonder I didn't want to do it Friday. So, what else? Just normal housework today. In fact, I got some going on the housework. I cleaned a room. I planned on I go through and I straighten up every room each day. Each day I straighten up all the rooms and stuff. But this room, I got where we're gonna get it deep cleaning. So I'm like, well, I'm really ahead. Till tomorrow, I can really concentrate on finishing that painting, and that's what I'm gonna do. I did go and lay down because last night Brad was in a lot of pain, and I woke up from what I call one of my many little sleep breaks. We call them. Where you've been sleeping for an hour or two, and all of a sudden you wake up, usually because you have to go to the restroom, and then for us, we'll be up for a little bit, anywhere from 15 minutes to a few hours. Well, one of my sleep breaks, my first one, I noticed that my husband was up. He was laying in bed, but I could tell he was up, and I said, "Oh, are you having trouble sleeping too?" And he said, "No, his legs were just killing him." And it'll be like the front of his leg. This time it was on his thighs, but it was all the way around. And we went through the customary list of, have you taken this? Have you tried this? Have you done that? And and then I said, "Do you want me to come over and rub your leg?" And he's like, "Oh no, you don't have to do that. I've been rubbing them and stuff." And I'm like, "I know." I said, "But do you want me to come over and rub?" I said, I have a little bit better vantage point, and sometimes it just feels good to have somebody else rubbing your legs. And we have this muscle rub. I buy it from sorry, baby. I buy it from Walmart, and we only use it, or not Walmart. I buy it from Amazon, and we only use it on his legs and stuff. But that's what it's called. And it's not too awfully expensive, and a bottle will last you like over 6 months. So, but we have a bottle of this in back also, and I don't know why it's out here. I know you guys just asked me, well, if you only use it like on the legs, why don't you have it back there? I don't know. That's a good thing. I will take it back there. But you have to watch it because it's pretty runny. So but I was rubbing his legs. I had him roll over to his stomach first, and I got done rubbing his legs, and he said it felt really good, and then I had him roll over, and rubbing his legs, and he was just about snoring by the time I finished, and it made me feel really good, because he thanked me, and I gave him another kiss goodnight, and stuff, and then he rolled over, and I was sitting up, playing a game on my phone, and I could hear him snoring, and a lot of times you're really grateful to hear them snoring, especially if you know they have a lot of pain issues. And it made me feel really good that I could do something to help, because that was it. He slept the rest of the night. I was up for like 2 hours after that, not complaining, but I just was kind of, that mother instinct, you're keeping a watchful eye and stuff. And, but yeah, I was glad I could help him get some pain relief, because, Oh, I know part of the reason I was up because I was having some digestive issues yesterday. I don't know why, but I was having some stomach issues, so wasn't feeling the best. I was drinking some Pepto, but I did a lot of looming over the weekend, which I'll show you guys tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, just not a lot. Okay, let me take that back. Brad made me lay off of doing a whole lot of it over the weekend because of the shoulder. The shoulder is feeling better. I can now do this. I mean, it's hard and it feels so tight, but it is getting better. Usually by this time in the evening, it would just be, But it is getting better. It'll take probably about 6 months until it's back to normal. That's just that bursitis, and any of you guys that fight that, if you have it in your elbow or your shoulder, your knees, your hips, yeah, not a lot of fun. But what are you gonna do? Don't have anything big coming up over this week, guys. I just kind of keep to myself, and I just do my housework. And usually when I'm doing my housework, I have a whole list on YouTube of things that I just listen to. They aren't things I need to watch, but they're things that you listen to. And so, especially like police interrogations and stuff. Some of those can be very interesting. Some of them can be very heartbreaking. So I still have a hard time. I can't listen to interrogations involving, you know, pedophiles and stuff. I just can't do it. Yeah. So, what have you guys been up to? Anything interesting at all? Anything at all? Things are good with the family. You know, things are good with my adult children and stuff. So I'm very happy with all of that. Like I said, just kind of you making plans for the future, and what to do and stuff, and hoping to you know save up money, and we need to pay our taxes. We had to get an extension. We need to pay our income taxes. Um, you know, because it wasn't like we made so much money that it was that Brad's former boss didn't take out the right amount he was supposed to take out. So, yeah. So, but, we're not going to keep on that train. We're just going to, let that go. And I always believe in karma. So that's the way I think that'll be handled. I'm trying to think of, I just don't have, I wish I felt like I had something important to share with you guys, and I just really did. Oh, I know what I could tell you guys about Brad's mom's house. His poor sister is having to handle most of it. And for them to come in, they discovered his nephew, my sister-in-law's son, is living in the house right now. And he was starting to scrape some of the walls, and he was going to paint so they can sell this house. Well, he discovered mold. So he let his mom know, and she called a contractor there because her husband knows a lot of contractors in the work he does. and had them come over. Well, they had a couple other people come over and do estimates for painting the house. They had him come over. One whole wall has to be redone. I mean, it has to be taken apart and redone because of the mold and stuff. I think that's one that is either is in connection with the bathroom or, something like that. And then if some other repair work has to be done, but the quote to paint his mother's house on the inside and do these repairs is $4,500. And the guy gave her a break. But, by law, he's got to report any moldy finds and stuff. And if I were going to buy a house, I would be glad of this law, too. And, we're not begrudging that. We wouldn't, geez, I'm very allergic to mold. So, and what if it was a child or a baby or an elderly person that, moves into that home? So, yeah, I'm going to have to pay to have that done. She can go ahead and pay it and then take it out of the final price because she can do that. So, but yeah, everything else is calmed down for now, so that's good. That was handled in the best way possible as far as unhappiness goes, and with other parties. Not she's we're good with her. We've gotten real close and stuff. She always tells me I'm her favorite sister-in-law. I'm her only sister-in-law. Well, wait. No, I actually am not. I am not actually her. I am not actually the only sister-in-law because her husband has sisters. It's pretty big on her. Yeah, but she's a nice gal. So, time can heal a lot of wounds, and then just people change and evolve when you take a big step back, and and there's just forgiveness on all parts, and you're like, hey, let's just start anew and everything. It can be a beautiful thing. So, that's it. Just started a new hat. Yeah, started a new hat. I was in pulling some more variegated yarn, and I'm gonna buy some more yarn pretty soon. I'm amazed. It's like, holy moly, because I might have 10 skeins of the same variegation, might want to do something more than just that. Yeah, so, yeah, in months to come, I'm waiting to see a really good sale or something, little by little. Maybe, I think what I might do is try to, once we get more on our feet and stuff, because this month's still going to be tight because Brad needs more work clothes, the more work pants, because I was able to repair that one pair of pants that he ripped falling down somewhat. But, it's really hard when there's a real big rip on dress pants. Yeah. So we need to get him some more dress pants. And then, we're so far down on so many things. So, but once we get more on our feet and stuff, we have a friend that we're going to pay back. And then, we need to pay the income tax. We need to fix the Jeep. And that kind of stuff. I think I'll chuck back a little bit of money each month as I can. So then when I see one of these big sales, that I can take advantage. That would be nice. Or maybe I'll hit some thrift stores. If y'all find any great deals at a thrift store, let me know. If you don't think the insurance or the shipping would kill me. Yeah, because that's really the way to go. What else can I tell you? That's about it. Like I said, I think we're gonna try for getting a second vehicle first, and then which we both really want a minivan, and I'll explain that in a minute. And then be able to take the Jeep in because we called the mechanic, and the issue with the door, and seriously, Brad can only open as far as hardly squeeze in, is in that front panel is going in. So they said it had to be taken to a body shop. This guy is only open Monday through Friday, and of course, there's other body shops, but this one was really highly recommended by a mechanic. It would be better for us to have a vehicle, the minivan, a used minivan, and then be able to drop the Jeep off, have Brad use the minivan for a few days. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to, and that'll be good. Because we really talked a lot about what kind of vehicles for, we're bigger people, and also Brad has a lot of issues getting in and out of the vehicle because of his disability. And so we wanted to make sure it was a vehicle that wasn't low down, but wasn't real high up, that was easier to get in and out of. Since he used to sell vehicles, he knows what type traditionally basically used are the best. So, plus we don't want to spend very much on it, but we want to have it be reliable too. So, it's just time to do that. And then once I have that all done, I'll be able to start going to the library for the knitting class. It's not a knitting class, it's a knitting group. And when they have different things going, sometimes they want volunteers to help do this or that. Well, if it's something where I can sit and do, I can do it. So, it would be nice to get out and start meeting a few people and becoming a part of the community, so you don't feel like you're just invisible. So, do you guys ever feel that way? You feel kind of invisible, because those of us that stay home and we are just, I hate that term, housewife. So I'm not the wife of the house, but, domestic goddess, whatever you want to call it. Those of us that stay home and we keep the home fires burning, most people don't know we exist unless we're involved with something outside the house. So, I used to get that years ago from joining bowling leagues and stuff. So, yeah, little baby steps. But, when you're full of hope and you can see there is a hopeful future, that's the wonderful thing. Brad still loves his job. He still loves everything that they're teaching them and how they treat them and stuff. It's a wonderful thing. He would tell me about, it's like they have 8 microwaves in this break room, which is just hard for me to comprehend. They have 2 fridges and then 2 upright freezers, and I can't know, toaster ovens and toasters and blenders and, the whole thing. Like, wow. TVs in there. It's like, wow, maybe we go live in the break room. But, that's all I got to say, guys. I hope you had a good weekend. Let me know what you're up to. And remember that I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. I'm making spaghetti tonight. So, that's all there is going on that end. And I think you guys are awesome. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye.